What's going on, guys? Lav TCG here. Today we got something a little bit different. We're going to do something called Fire Fridays, where we talk about stuff that's going up instead of Fall Off Friday, because I honestly couldn't find enough things that were going down in price in the market to make an interesting video. So today we're going to take a look at some steel product that is heavily overpriced, what it's selling for right now, a bunch of singles that are going up in the market, and what you could do to not make bad decisions when the Pokemon market is going as crazy as it is. And definitely make sure you stay tuned to the end, because I do have one special pick that I think is going to do really well in the future. So stay tuned for that. Let's go. All right, to start off this craziness, you guys already know, you've already seen this. Everybody's talked about it. Prismatic Evolutions premium collection boxes. They are selling on TCG Player already for crazy prices, almost 500 bucks. There were a bunch over $500, and now there are a bunch in the $460 to $480 range. I think that's crazy. Don't pay scalper prices. Don't do it. Don't buy these at this price. Next up, PC ETBs, well over $300, market price of $340. Definitely going crazy right now. These just keep climbing. They've been stagnant at $340. This is what they should have been maybe like 2 years from now, but Prismatic Evolutions defied logic. And next up, we do have Journey Together booster boxes. This set is coming out in about roughly 2 weeks from today. Give or take. I'm not going to do the math on that, but right now, market price for a Journey Together booster box is $238. These booster boxes are supposed to retail for 160 bucks. I'm sure Pokemon Center is going to be doing restocks, so definitely be on the lookout. Do everything you can not to pay these scalper prices, guys. If you do have any locals or LGS by you, give them a call ahead of time. Show some interest, and most of the time, if you are a regular customer, they will do the right thing by you and give you at least a hookup, either MSRP or maybe slightly above MSRP instead of 160, 180, maybe $200. But to pay $240 for a brand new booster box that's about to come out is absolutely absurd. We saw that with Surging Sparks. It came out at 160 bucks, and I was able to get them in LGSs, but now they're $250, $260 boxes. So don't pay that price on release, because these don't have a lot of room to go up, in my opinion anyway. But let's check out some sales for these booster boxes. They are all $238. They're literally all the same exact price, beside a few cents on the end. So Journey Together booster boxes, 238 bucks. We have the Journey Together PC ETBs as well, selling market price at $336. Again, these just keep going up and up and up. Absolutely crazy. Should definitely not be at this price already, but market's absolutely crazy. Don't buy them at this price. And for the regular ETBs, they're not even out yet either, and these should retail for around $50. These are selling for a market price of $118 for the Journey Together Elite Trainer boxes. Let's check out some listings. 115, 117, all the way up to 120 bucks. So pretty much $115 for the Journey Together Elite Trainer boxes right now. And just to cap off the Journey Together stuff, we do have the 6-pack bundles already selling for $46. Honestly, this is not the worst thing I've ever seen. Prismatic came out at like $85. My LGSs were charging $90. Now they've dropped to like $75, $70. So still not the best value, but it's almost doable. But $46, honestly, if I could find these for 40 bucks, I'll cop one or two of them myself. If I really can't find them for 30 bucks, 20 something dollars, whatever they're going to retail for. But $46, crazy for the Journey Together stuff, guys. And next up, guys, for the rest of the video, we're going to be taking a look at straight single cards that are going up like crazy in price right now. These are probably super random, because most of the cards that do double and triple in price within a month or less time frame usually aren't the big ticket cards like Umbreons and all stuff like that, because if the card's 200, it's not going to jump to 400. But if it's $1, $5, it has no problem jumping up to 20 to 30 to $40 overnight. So let's take a look at what we got. And first up on the list of singles, we have the Tatsugiri from Twilight Masquerade, guys. This card, market price right now is $24. Absolutely crazy. Let's take a look at the 3-month chart. In January, this card started out probably between 10 to 15 bucks, and now it's all the way up to $25. That's 100% gain, 200% gains, guys. The number may be small at 25 bucks, but when you go from $10 to 25, that's a massive gain. So let's check out some listings. $23. What else do we got? $30, $25, $30. Yeah, so light play is $18, but if you want a near mint copy of Tatsugiri, that's going to run you $25. And one more thing while we're looking at these singles, guys, we've seen this stuff all happen in the past. I want you to be super careful buying these cards out there. Even if you like them, it may be good to just wait on it because they're already up so much that I think they're probably all going to come down a decent amount once a decent amount of product gets out there and these reprints come, if they even exist. But we saw this in 2020. People were going crazy, paying double, triple, quadruple market for product. And now all of that product that was the hottest thing that people were waiting outside of Targets for, that people were scalping for, and stuff like that are now dirt. If you want Champions Path ETBs, they were $100, $150, $200 back in 2020, 5 years ago. And guess what? 5 years later, they're the same price. So if Pokemon, the demand is even higher now than it was then because a lot of people were into vintage then. Now everybody's into modern and everybody's just getting all the brand new stuff. So it's harder to get, it's more expensive, and there's more downside opportunity. A lot of upside, but way more downside. So when you guys are buying singles, please be careful. Don't fall into the trap. I did a little bit with the vintage in the 2020 and that wasn't looking too good. So here we are now. I learned from my mistakes and we could all learn together. So be safe. Next up, another one that's going absolutely crazy. Hisuian Growlithe from Twilight Masquerade. Another one, guys. Market price, 21 bucks. And January, this card was $10. It is literally up 100% as well. I do like this card a lot. It is very, very cute. The art is cool. Does deserve to be 20 bucks in my opinion, but again, gotta be careful. And next up, we have an underrated one in my opinion. We have the Infernape from Twilight Masquerade, guys. The market price is $17.85 right now for the Infernape. And back in January, it was $9 card, $8 card, all the way up to, at a high, probably almost $20. So again, another double up from Twilight Masquerade. And up next, we have the Chansey from Twilight Masquerade, another one we've already talked about ad nauseum in other videos. Market price, $24. Guys, January, $9, 2.5x already. And the reason I'm making these videos is just for entertainment purposes only, just so you have something to listen to and stay informed. And I like when I watch other YouTubers do this, and I'm kind of surprised and shocked at the prices. It's not to shill anything or to pump any individual card. This is just for pure entertainment. And people who do truly love the hobby, this is what we do. We come home on weeknights after a long day of work. We eat our dinner, we eat our snacks, and we sit here at the computer. We watch some PokeTubers, we watch people rip packs, and we go on TCG Player, and I look at the prices of cards every night. Is that boring? Maybe to some people, but to me, I genuinely like to track the market or the hobby. People are trying to get rid of the word market, but I genuinely like sitting here looking at TCG Player, like, if not every night, maybe like 2-3 times a week. You know, just go through all the sets, kind of see what cards are doing, and that's super entertaining to me. So if you guys like this type of content, definitely drop me a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm saying, but let's get back to the video. And next up, guys, Fabio Foreign. We got Alolan Dug Trio, and he is selling for $13.50 right now. Let's take a look at the charts. This card is $5, $6, another double up. Everybody's picking this up at shows for the low. Really cool, funny card to just have in the collection. Is it worth 12 bucks? I think so. You don't got a lot of downside. Good one to pick up. Another one that's up, not super big, nothing super exciting, guys, is the Mesprit from Surging Sparks. Lovely art on this card. And at $13, I think this actually does have some room to keep going up in the future as long as they don't print Surging into the ground, which I don't think they will. So Mesprit at $13. And next up, we have a card from Temporal Forces, an underrated set right now. I think we're going to look back at Temporal Forces and see that it has a ton of really good cards in it. Besides the Legendary Dogs, it has a lot of good alt arts and stuff like that. So right now, the Shiftry is at $16 market price. And let's take a look at the chart. In January, this card was $5 and change. That's literally a month to 2 months ago, depending on the date. And $5. Oh yeah, even in February, it was $7. So again, more than a double up, 14, 16. It's like a 2.2x for the Shiftry. And I almost picked this up at a show the other day because it looks so cool. Picked it up out of a binder and I was like, oh man, this is going to be $5. Like I will put this in the collection because I've been collecting cards that I genuinely like the way they look if they're under like $5 just to throw in a binder. Because I could go to a show, have some fun, and pick up like 20, 30 cards and spend like $100 and change instead of buying crazy singles. But I saw it was $15 and I was like, you know what? $15 isn't a lot of money, but I'd rather pick up multiple cards. So Shiftry, $16. And next up, we got a big boy. We got the Groundon from Paradox Rift. Probably the best looking card from that set. I really do like Groundon and Kyogre. They haven't gotten a ton of love lately beside this this last set. In December, 65 bucks, January 75, all the way up to a high of 108. And now he's down about 10 bucks, but this card is up serious in the last couple months. So right now, Pokemon's all over the place. But Groundon, $98. And here's one that surprised me from Paradox Rift, guys, is the Altaria EX, up absolutely probably the craziest in this list. January, this was a $36 card mid-January, February 40s, and then boom, $67, $68 market price for the Altaria EX right now. Altaria gets a decent amount of love. I feel like there's a few cards in every other set right now between like the trainer, the galleries and stuff like that. But yeah, $67 for Altaria. Surprised me. And the last card on my list for today, guys, is the Pikachu from Scarlet and Violet 151 at a market price of $44.49. Let's check out some sales. 41, 42, 54, 38, 42. So pretty much market price $40 to $44 for the Pikachu. And this card was mid-20s in January, 30s, all the way up to 45, 60% gain. Absolutely crazy. And if you guys made it this far into the video, you probably know where this is going. But Crown Zenith is my #1 pick right now. Has the most amount of hits you could get. It is $8 booster packs market price. So if you're going to rip, at least you're going to get a few hits out of your packs and you're not going to waste a ton of money. Has great variety from gold cards to full arts to trainer galleries to the Galarian gallery, all that good stuff, guys. So I think that's the best bang for your buck right now, and it has a lot of room to keep going up. Finally going to be out of print right now. So my #1 pick, Crown Zenith. Don't sleep on it. And that's going to be it for today's video, guys. A little bit of a short one. Hope you liked it. That's Fire Fridays, about some product that's going up in price and some singles that are going up in price right now. There wasn't enough for a Fall Off Friday, unfortunately. Couldn't find enough cards going down. That would make a good video. So maybe next week the market will keep going down, but I seriously doubt it. And if you guys like Pokemon news and Market Watch, where we talk about things going up and down and the latest stuff to happen and come out in the Pokemon market, definitely subscribe, drop a like, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching today's video.